everyone, it's Todd here from Baking with Foxhole Kitchen. Join me today to find out what time it is, only on Baking with Foxhole Kitchen. Foxhole fam, I'm Todd.
And I'm Dave.
And welcome to Baking with Foxhole Kitchen. Hey, Dave, do you know what time it is?
No.
It's peanut butter jelly time!
That's right, it's peanut butter jelly time. Today we're going to show you how to make peanut butter and jelly gobs. Now, have we ever had a combination like this before?
No, we have not.
They're going to be sweet, tasty,
and so good.
So if you're ready,
then let's have some fun.
Alright, to start off our gobs, or as some people call them, whoopie pies, what we're going to go ahead and do is take 3 cups of flour. To that we're going to add, just got a little of a clump there, teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and half a teaspoon of baking powder. And we're just going to whisk this together until it's just combined. Alright, next up, we're going to go ahead and take, how much sugar we got here, Dave?
Oh, half a cup.
Half cup?
Mm-hmm.
To that we're going to add a stick of butter. Maybe if it decides to come out of the bowl here.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good there?
Yeah, looks good.
And how much brown sugar?
A cup of brown sugar, packed.
Okay.
Okay.
And we're going to put our paddle attachment on. And to that we're going to whip it together until it's light and fluffy. Alright, I definitely think that looks pretty good there. What do you say, Dave?
Looks good.
Okay, let's get the last little bit of crumb there. To that we're going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
2 eggs.
Okay.
And do you like peanut butter?
I love peanut butter, yeah.
Okay. We're going to add some peanut butter here. We're going to add a cup of peanut butter. If it decides to come off here, we'll be maybe.
Looking good.
And we're just going to mix this together again until it's nice and smooth.
Okay.
I think that's looking pretty smooth there, Dave. What do you think?
That's looking really good, yeah.
Okay, and now we're going to add our dry ingredients here from before.
Okay.
Start out slow because we're not going to have a
Yeah,
cloud of smoke here. And one last itty bitty thing here before we continue on. We're going to add a cup of milk to our mixture.
Okay.
Now, Dave, do you know the history of gobs and whoopie pies?
A little bit.
What do you know?
Gobs are Western Pennsylvania thing. Everybody else calls them whoopie pies.
Mm-hmm. Do you know the term gob sort of originated in Johnstown, where we're from?
No, I did not.
In 1927, the one local bakery, I believe it was the Boyer Harris,
Boyer, yeah.
which is now Dutch made, trademarked the name, and it originated from the gob piles of coal.
Coal, okay.
Which they said that the cakes reminded them of.
Oh, okay.
So the more you know, and that is your Did You Know fact for the week.
Okay.
Okay, that looks nice and consistent, and I want to correct myself while I'm here on camera. I just double checked my research, and I had the names flip-flop for the original bakery that trademarked the term gob. It is actually Harris Boyer, not Boyer Harris, which I said earlier. So for anybody who is watching at home and sees this, that was my mistake. So alright, I'm going to go ahead and scrape off the beater here, and then we are going to get ready for our next setup.
Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, we got our oven preheated to 350 degrees.
Right.
We are going to scoop out with our trusty cookie scoop some of these onto some parchment paper. And that looks really good.
Yes, as many times as we've done gobs in the past, I don't think we would be where we're at today without a good cookie scoop.
Good cookie scoop helps a lot. We have all different sizes of scoops. This is the typical one we use for gobs.
Yes.
So this is just right.
Do you remember exactly how many types of gobs we've done over the years?
We've done a lot. Yeah, we've done different types. This is, I mean, it's a Western PA thing. There's different types. All different flavors you can imagine. So, okay. So I'm going to pop these in the oven, again at 350 degrees, for about 9 to 11 minutes until they're done the whole way through. Toothpick will come out clean on one of them when they're done.
Alright, Dave, I see we got our stand mixer back. What are we doing here?
Yeah, we're going to make a jam frosting to put in between our peanut butter cookies.
Yay jam?
Yay jam. So first I'm going to need 2 sticks of softened butter.
Okay.
Just like that.
Well, I guess you can't really have a PBJ without jam.
Some
or
jelly. Yeah. And we're going to use half a cup of strawberry jam. You can use grape or whatever. We're using strawberry today. Any flavor would work.
Yay jam?
Yay jam. And then we're going to mix this butter and the jam together until it is combined. Okay, so our butter and our jam is pretty well mixed together. To this buttercream base, we're going to add our powdered sugar. We got 4 cups of powdered sugar standing by here. Add a little bit at a time. I usually add a cup at a time. We don't want it going everywhere.
We don't want the cloud of death.
Yeah, it'll tend to do that. So then we're just going to very gently mix this together and then keep adding powdered sugar. Okay, this looks really good. That frosting looks great. So we're going to go ahead and make our sandwiches.
All right, let's go ahead and do it. All right, Dave, I see we got all our cookies lined up here.
Yes, and I have my jam frosting in a piping bag.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is take a cookie here, and we're just going to put the frosting on it. Go around in a big circle, going into the ending. And then take one of the other cookies and put it on top of it. And there's our gob.
All right, looks awesome.
Okay, we're just going to do that with all of them until we run out of icing or run out of cookies, one or the other.
Well, I think we got a good recipe going here, so.
I think so.
All right, let's see you finish here.
I'm just going to keep going. And now for the best part of all, the taste test. I got one here. I'm just going to take a bite of this. That definitely tastes like peanut butter and jelly. You guys are going to love it.
Wrapping up today, we want to thank you again for joining us and encourage you to check out our friends support channels listed in the description below. But before we go, always remember, it's good times and good food. Only on Baking with Foxhole Kitchen. We'll see y'all soon. If you like this video or any of our other videos,
be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and stay tuned for future shows.